All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some new Ghostbusters 2. We are here with DNK Lioness and some Telio1 on commentary. So whenever you guys are ready, please feel free to take it away. Give us a countdown when you're ready, and best of luck on the run.
Oh, thank you very much, Sham. So, welcome, guys. My name is DNK Lioness, and you might be thinking, why is he running a terrible game? Well, Ghostbusters 2 was terrible. New Ghostbusters 2, which we did not get in the States, is stellar. So be ready for that. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but I've got a guy right here who really needs no introduction, so I'll let him do it himself.
Oh, hey there. I'm Telio1. This is an absolutely amazing game. It's very, very crazy. We'll go into it when we get started. You ready, Dang?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we've got Egon and Lewis as the two donation guys. So let's start it up right there.
All right, so you might be thinking, there's two people on the screen. How is this a one-player game? Well, the way it works is Dank is going to be controlling Egon, who is the main character, and the second character is controlled by the AI. Now, he has no control over how he moves. He kind of just mirrors his movement. The most efficient way to control him is basically the A button lets you shoot the laser, and the B button lets you use the capture trap, and that's how you capture the ghost in this game. The objective is to basically clear each room by capturing the ghost as fast as possible. So the way he approaches certain ghosts and the way that how long he holds the laser is all going to be very, very scripted out to make his partner here, who is the keymaster himself, not be a goofball and like run around, and it gets a little sketchy if things happen wrong. There's not a whole lot of RNG in this game, which is really nice until the later levels. Right now, this is all very scripted. He's doing a really good job. He's going to be coming up to... Oops, scooched a little guy there. Going to be coming up to the first boss fight in the game, which is basically just like every other fight. Or this one is just, very similar. This is going to be the Scoleri brothers in the courtroom case here. He's going to walk in a very specific way to try to get a really nice quick kill here. Let's see how it goes.
Blink and you'll miss it, guys. All these boss fights are pretty quick.
I'm gonna pop in here because we just got like a stream of donos.
Oh, nice.
So we have $10 from Pirate Ghetto saying all the F in the chat because F cancer. Good luck, everyone, especially that DNK feller. We have $10 from Pyle that says good luck, DNK. I remember playing this game as a young lad. It was so hard. Anyways, greetings from Germany and the BKKC. Bust those ghosts. Hype. And we have $50 from iNit16. This is I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And we have $10 from Crazar, and I'm gonna butcher this, so have fun with this one. Donate makes me feel good.
Oh yeah.
So thank you so much for the donations, guys. You guys are amazing, and keep it up.
You guys are absolute legends. Thank you so much. This level 2 here is going to be the first real instance of RNG here. These minecart guys, they can spawn and go in a certain direction that you're not going to know, but the way that Dank is handling this is basically going to hopefully do it quick enough so that RNG isn't really a factor. And if you're noticing, you don't actually have to capture the minecart guys. You can just pop them once real quick with the laser, and you don't have to worry about capturing them, which is really nice. You can just hit them and kind of forget them, which is really a quick way. Oh, I think one of the guys didn't despawn, and there it is. Yeah, if you that's another strange thing about if you like just pop them real quick, they have to finish their death animation, otherwise the screen won't advance. So yeah, you saw Dank had to go backwards just a second just to put the sprite on screen for another frame or two to let the game advance here.
Yeah,
that's doing really great.
That's one reason that I will, like, Telio said that you don't have to capture them. I will capture them just to make sure that something like that does not happen, but it seemed like I missed one.
Yeah, that was a little strange. Coming in this little mine, the ghost train area, just like in Final Fantasy VI. These
just
ghosts
like
spawn. It's very similar. Okay. The only thing that won't happen is the suplex. And here's the boss fight, and it's already done. And that's how quick it is. That was Conductor Slimer right there. conducting the train. Very nice, very solid. Now this game does have limited continues, so it is we got to make sure we do really well. But Dank's doing great. On to this next level here. You got the Pepto-Bismol blobs here. You're gonna get some flying guys with spears. You got a whole bunch of new enemies in this level, which is really cool. This is another instance of some pretty heavy RNG, which is going to be the ninja enemies. They spawn really fast, and they can go any direction. And they can like spawn right on top of you, and if you don't use a really strange like laser grab, you're gonna get hit like no matter what. It's really sketchy. But here's like the pygmy guy. I don't know what these guys are. Flying dudes with spears that extend out of who knows where. And here's some Pepto-Bismol and some ninjas. Now the good thing about the ninjas is they will pretty much spawn in the same general area. So as long as you know exactly where they're gonna spawn, this next you know, it's great. As long as you kind of know where they're at, it's gonna be no big deal. And here's some, you know, the flail guys. I don't know. These ghosts are pretty crazy in this game. And here's some ninja guys. We're gonna see what happens here. Want him to come up. He's a little bit too low there.
Alright, we'll go around.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
right. That ninja right there in particular. When DNK and I were grinding for a really good time in this game, that ninja right there is kind of a pain, depending on his pattern that he gives you. And also the sword ninjas, look how quick, like, I feel like it's RNG of how long they stay active as well.
20 frames. 20 frames. Yeah, it's 20 frames from when they start blinking to when they materialize. So you've got 20 frames to read, recognize, move, and capture them.
Yeah, it's very quick. The good thing is later on in the game, we're gonna get. Oh, there's actually a few in this level. I think you're gonna get the ninja star, like the ninja star throwing guys. Those guys are stationary, so that's like much easier to deal with. The sword guys are the ones that like go like chop, and it's really tough. Like you just see these guys are just kind of staying there. Really quickly goes and grabs them. He wants to prioritize the ninjas. Again, because like you said, there's only 20 frames that they're active, so you really want to try to take care of them before you have to go and get the Pepto-Bismol guys here. But we're flying through. Got some ghosts coming on the left, and also like these ghosts will spawn in a set order no matter what. If a room has more than I think like 4 or 5 ghosts, then you can kill them and know which ghosts will spawn next and where they will spawn, which is a big part of the routing, the routing that we have for this game. And they're all these guys again. There's no RNG in which way they're gonna go. These flying guys, it's completely set. So again, it's really nice for routing it. Really what are you doing, Lewis? Capture the Pepto-Bismol. You have one job.
Oh man, Lewis is trying to earn his keep here. Come on now.
Lewis is usually like when DNK plays this game. Lewis is usually on the lead. I think he's a little salty that he's doing cleanup duty, picking up the ghost. Oh my goodness, nice dodge right there.
Whew.
Pretty close.
Lucky.
By the way, you haven't seen it yet, but because Dank's playing so clean, but this game is one hit, one kill.
We have seen one. We have seen one.
Oh, have you seen it? Oh.
Yeah. Last level, I took a hit to a minecart just before you mentioned how terrible the minecarts are.
Right. Well, the astute observers would have known that. Those of us who are still waking up have no clue what's going on.
You gotta get more of that coffee there, brother.
Speaking for a friend, okay. Yeah, we're making our way through here. This level's really cool in the progression of how it goes. Now you got some pumpkin heads, some more flail guys. It's kind of a few rooms, and then some more of these spinny guys, and a few rooms, and even more and more, and it builds up. It's really cool.
If you're familiar with the real Ghostbusters cartoon, these Pumpkinhead guys, that's the Samhain ghost, the Halloween ghost from that cartoon. So that's a pretty cool callback.
Yeah, it's I think it's really cool. They added a bunch of like characters from the Ghostbusters universe or whatever. Really nice. So here, yeah, you want to go over to the left room, get some of the guys, and then you got a bunch more guys spawning on the right. And this is about it. This is one of the levels where there actually is not a boss fight. You just get to see a nice little cutscene here.
You get to see baby Oscar get kidnapped. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen a 25-year-old movie.
Oh, if you haven't seen new Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2, here have some, okay, boys?
Here have some. Yes, have some.
So coming into this next level is This is probably one of the more difficult levels because of the like Z-axis, the way that it works. There's some enemies here that can actually like throw projectiles at you, and it's the little guys that spawn in the sewers. And the Z-axis in this game is really jank. Like, you think it's gonna go over your head, but if it touches you, you get hit anyway. It's a very, very strange mechanic. So there's also a set room here near the end that has slimes specifically spawn in certain spots. Again, like each spawn is known. I think I have a slightly different route than Dank does, but as long as you are efficiently killing these guys really quickly, it's really cool to see.
Yeah. Honestly, the worst part about this level is just that the path that the slime is moving hinders your movement. Or if you're moving with the current, then you're going to be going just a little bit faster. But it's just kind of like this is one of those rooms that makes it feel like you are just coming to a crawl.
You're moving like molasses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
That is definitely something I forgot to mention. This is one of the few. You can kind of see it too with the way the little arrows go, or the way the waves are pushing. Like of how it's and you get on your secondary character. Look how slow. Like Lewis, pick it up, man. All right, here we go. Here's the crazy room here.
So this room, I actually took my now famous graph paper and crayons, and I mapped out where all the spawns for these slimes are to try to figure out the best way to get them. Ooh, you almost saw it. But I mapped out where the spawns are. It is set spawns every single time for 13 different slime monster ghost things. So I figured if you keep your guy in like the center of everything and don't get hit, then you're fine. Then you don't. The less movement you have to do in that room, the better, for sure.
All I know is that being Dank's daughter's got to be a nightmare at 2 a.m. when the graph paper comes out and he needs the crayons. Okay.
Yeah, wake up! Where'd you hide your crayons?
Where's the crayons, honey? I gotta figure out the spawns. Okay. Look, it works. It works. It's just how it is. So we're coming up to the near the end of this level here. This boss fight is gonna be. This is actually, in my opinion, one of the hardest boss fights.
I agree.
These guys will not quite, but the next room. These guys will pop up, and the way it works is there's 3 on the screen, and you need to hold your laser on them for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then they'll disappear. You don't need to capture until the very last guy, but you do have to kind of hold your laser and eliminate them one by one. I'm not exactly sure how many there are, but there's quite a few, about a dozen. So let's see how it goes.
And the big problem is with the movement of the slime under your feet. It's very difficult to see the shadow before it's too late.
All right, guys, I'm going to pop in here for just a second. We have a $10 donation from Nemesis678 saying, "Good luck to my favorite bozo." Thank you so much for the donation.
Thanks, Nem.
Nemesis, you can we get some clown faces in the chat? All right, there we go. Nemesis, the absolute legend. Yeah, you can see how nonsense this is getting, and you can see on the ground here how the different floor tiles are pushing you in different directions. This is definitely, if you're going for the Captain Gordon approved no miss, this is where
that ends.
Yeah, this is typically where you're going to take your death. This is a very tough one, but you took care of it great. And as you see, the last one turned green, and Lewis finally does his job and captures the last one.
Yeah, Captain Gordon's about to be like, "Guys, I am out of here.
He left
gone."
If you said you died in the
That's true. I should have known.
So here we go. This is the last level here. This is a really, really, really good one. This game is honestly really fun. If you're thinking about picking up a Nintendo game that doesn't have a lot of runners, but there is a new tutorial for this, but this game is really, really fun to route. Again, all these spawns are known. The only RNG really is going to be the ninja movement. And yeah, he's going to hang out and wait for that last one, then get moving up the room and get going. This is going to be a lot of the similar enemies you see. There are going to be some new enemies in this level, some wall beasts, some more ninjas. You're going to see some weird ghosts in this. This is going to be good.
This level's scary. This level's really scary.
These ninja rooms in particular are the big. That was really good. That was almost a one cycle ninja. The perfect cycle there is grabbing the the sword guy really quickly and then killing the other guy. Like, you can get them both before they disappear, which is really, really tough, but it does save a second or two.
Yeah, you got to get perfect RNG to make sure that they are at least close enough to each other that you can grab and pull. Because when you use the beam, what's neat is that if you release the beam from the ghost, it is still trapped for about a second and a half. So your partner can still capture them. But they will wiggle out of their capture eventually. So
right, yeah, it's learning how to control. The biggest like challenge in this run is really understanding how your partner moves compared to like Dank says, if you tag a laser, or if you tag a ghost with the laser, you can actually tag him, walk off, tag another one. And it's great. Oh, here's the Scolari brothers again. They get to come back, and this is pretty much the exact same fight as before. You got to hold them for a few seconds and capture them up.
Easy peasy.
And more pumpkin guys. This is the longest level. I think this is probably the longest level. I think maybe the sewer level is a little bit longer.
I think this is the longest level simply because of the
them.
boss.
Oh yeah, that's right, the boss. And there's a lot of rooms in this level. And here's your wall boss and some chainsaw guys. Chainsaw guys aren't nearly as scary as the ninjas, just because you know where they're gonna spawn, but they do move kind of quick. They do kind of sneak up on you. And then you got your wall chest burster guys out of the pictures. Those guys are pretty cool. I like a lot of the enemies in this game. They're really nice.
It really, I feel like it captures well, kind of the essence of like the movie. You know, like not a lot of games based on movies, I feel like capture what the movie is about, so you kind of feeling like...
Are those statues like little golden Lewises? What's going on
It looks
here?
like it, doesn't it? It looks like
wow.
it.
Imagine actually getting to watch this game. Oh, this is great. So here, this is another really scary room up here in the top north area. There's a bunch of ninjas here. Another run killer room, depending on RNG. That was great. That was really nice.
Very fortunate with those spawns.
You can have those ninjas spawn really high up and then like move up or like away from you, and it's just a headache, and you just lose time regardless.
I don't know if I showed you the new way that I did, the new way I do this room.
I'm watching. I see you. I see you. Okay. Are we gonna capture this guy in the bottom? No. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. This was a room that's really tough to. Oh, you're gonna go back down and then go around to the right. Okay. Yeah. So this is a really tough room to route as well, because a lot of the ghosts start on the right and then they end on the left. Oh, this room is great too. The Pepto-Bismol spawning room. This is a very set pattern. Lewis, do your job. Okay, this is a sick room. Honestly, I had a lot of fun trying to figure out this room as well. All these spawns, again, we know exactly which ones are going to spawn when. And yeah, just clean up these last four and then we'll go on the right. That was really good. I like that. This is floating skull rooms, like from the train earlier, from the ghost train, from the phantom train.
Which we did not suplex, so unfortunately,
yeah. They're coming back, like, suplex us. So here we're taking the long walk to the boss here. So this boss is actually pretty tough. It's like a big head Frankenstein guy. Starts out as one, spawns into three, and Dank's setting up here on the left to basically capture, dodge, capture, dodge, capture, dodge. You got to hold the laser on him for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then capture. Hold the laser, 2-3 seconds, capture, and while dodging these projectiles. And I believe there's like 9 of these.
10 altogether. Yeah, 10 altogether.
Yeah, right. There's just a bunch. So this is gonna be our life for the next about minute here.
About a minute 15 from this point, and then we go to the final boss.
Yeah, and then we're on the final boss. Looking like a good pace here. Looking like a sub 20 here.
Should be. Yeah, should be. Poor Janos. You call him Frankenstein-looking guy? Poor Janos. Can we get some F's in chat for Janos, guys? He didn't know what he was doing.
Who is Janos?
Who is Janos, guys? Please, this guy right here.
I know who Janos is, but some people in chat might not know.
The museum curator who has a crush on Dana. Come on, go watch some Ghostbusters. Go watch some Ghostbusters, tell you.
I knew who that was. I just wanted to let you explain it for us, for those of people in chat who are unawares. Okay, all right. I'm doing them this service. Only 2 left here. Really good. Go for the top guy. Okay. Lewis, get in position. Do your job. Okay, there it is. Nice. Very nice. So here we're going to be coming up on the last level, which is not really a level. It's basically just a boss fight of the giant evil picture man.
I will let you guys know that there was some issues with the timer, so it was started like 45 seconds to a minute late.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, it's actually not that late compared to... It's only about 15 seconds off.
Yeah, I've got... Our
He's got
times are pretty
19
well
just
synced,
right now,
yeah.
yeah.
Our times are
Yeah,
pretty well
it's
synced.
pretty good. So yeah, the strat for this guy is going to block up, get some early hits, and shoot him right in the chest. And dodge the balls and reactivate. Dank's actually pressing and unpressing to get this constant stream. There is actually a frame or two where he's going to have to release. As soon as we lose movement after this guy ends, it's going to be time. And it's going to be coming up maybe in 2 more cycles here.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm playing some of these cycles safe to not get nailed by these fireballs here.
Yeah. But you can pretty much get constant damage if you're playing it very, very aggressively, which you will be going for if you're going for a solid time. But there it is. He's
when
done
we
as
lose
soon as
movement,
time.
we have time.
And there's time.
1948. I did not even get a subtelio.
Oh, that feels good, man. Feels good, man.
Not even a subtelio.
Oh, man. It's
Nice.
that's rare. It's rare when Dank has to say that. GG, man. I
This is fun.
really appreciate you having a commentary. I'm really glad you got to show this off. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let you have the last word. All right.
I appreciate you doing commentary, guys. I appreciate y'all watching and coming in and supporting Game Over Cancer and Strizer and all that. This is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity, and I'm glad for the second year in a row to be part of it. Telio, thank you very much for A, commentary, and B, pushing me in this game. This was part of a series of games that Telio, myself, Pyle, who's coming up next, and Pingto, a few other guys were running to see if we could just learn new games. So I'm glad we stumbled upon this one. If you enjoy it, if you want to know more about it, shoot me a message, shoot Telio a message. Up next, guys, like I mentioned, we got Pyle, part of the BKKC running gimmick.
BKKC hype.
BKKC hype. And thanks, guys. Good luck, Pyle.